Alright, well here we are everybody. This is basic mission number 3, Seal the Void Gate. A stable void gate has opened deep in a nearby mine, and all manner of horrific monstrosities are pouring out. Finding a way to seal the gate within an ancient occult tome, the local holy man led a group down into the mine a few days ago to try to put a stop to the rampage. They have not been heard from since. And the waves of creatures are getting stronger and more frequent. Something must be done, or this entire area will be overrun in a matter of days. Alright. Setup uses a standard mine entrance. Mission goal: discover the fate of the previous expedition and retrieve the occult book. Then find the void gate and use the book to collapse and seal it. Special rules: due to the extra void enemies surrounding the area, the darkness moves D3 plus 1 steps on the depth track at the start of the game. So let us see what that is. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Blah. So that gives 2 darkness cards, which we will draw here. Get to that in a minute. Creature summoning. During the final fight, anytime the hold back the darkness roll has failed, you roll a d6 on a 1, 2, or 3. Immediately add a low threat card to the fight. These enemies are placed normally, not in ambush. Sealing the gate. While on the same map tile as the gate, the hero with the occult book may attempt to read from it once per turn, during his activation. Not spending it. During his activation. Make a spirit 5+ test. Wonderful. Joseph has a 1 spirit. And for every 5+ rolled, gain 10 experience and place a sanity marker on the gate. And there are 5 or more sanity markers on the gate. It is sealed, and the gate end cap is placed with the normal end cap. So this is going to be tough for Joseph. Simply due to time. He doesn't, with 1 spirit, he is going to have a hard time sealing the gate. The first clue is the location of the ill-fated expedition, as well as the location of the occult book. Ignore any attacks or encounters listed on the token. Instead, the heroes draw a threat level that is 1 threat level higher than normal to the battle. So he's going to draw a medium threat that he has to fight. And these are the creatures that killed the first expedition. At the end of the fight, you get the occult book. The handy book token. The second clue is the void gate. Ignore any attacks or encounters. Ignore any door or gate icons. And you can move through the void gate, reveal all growing tread, then face an epic, or in his case a high threat, that's guarding the void gate. As long as the void gate is open, the creature summoning rule above is active in the final room. Alright, as a reward, 25 experience and d6 times $50 for his efforts. If he fails, cannot visit a frontier town next. Oof. Alright then. Time to get started here. Joseph needs to hurry up and get through. He doesn't have a lot of time. So holding back the darkness is double 5s. That is a terrifying shriek. He takes a d6 horror hits. So he takes 3 horror hits. Willpower saves. Oops. Saves 2. So he's going to take 1 sanity damage. Alright, and then Joseph will roll the move. And he gets a 4 and a 2. So he will take the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He will scavenge. Oh, he gets 1. And nothing here. But this tile has been scavenged. Hold back the darkness. An 11 will succeed. Joseph gets to move. You can tell I'm rolling quickly, and I want to get through this. Alright, so he goes to... Let's see what he gets. He gets a summoning chamber. Okay. Token. Oops. Cannot quite see that. First 2 glowed tokens, and 2 encounters with 1 exit. So the exit is to the right. So we ignore the encounters. Instead, he's attacked by a medium threat. It is 2 peril dice worth of void spiders. Sorry. 8 void spiders. Oops. Start from the left. And their 2 abilities are a 6 and a 3. 3 is a vicious bite, so they now hit on a 3+. And a 6 is severing bite. Rolls of 6 ignore defense. Ouch. So hold back the darkness. Fails. These spiders get to move. Not much of a surprise here. And the spiders get to go. So there are 5 spiders on Joseph, with 2 dice each. Alright, and they hit on 3s, and 6 is ignore armor. So 2 that ignore armor. Joseph gets to roll his defense. Blocks 2 of them, that's pretty good. They are 4 damage each. Again, I think I'm going to take it. And that's 5 times 4 is 20. Give me 20, and then I'll use a grit to reroll the wounds. Hey, armor saves. One of those was 5. Oh, that was actually really good. And then we will spend a grit to reroll all these. Okay, so Joseph takes 5, 10, 11 wounds. But he has the injection, so he gets to ignore the void venom. And then it's Joseph's turn, so he's going to roll to move. Does not get a 1, unfortunately. And then he gets to shoot. Again, red, as usual. Red is the outlaw pistols. White are for the gunfighter's pistol. That's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to spend a grit then. There's only 3 hits there. So I'll get his 2 rerolls, which I'll put on the 2 misses. Alright, on the outlaw pistol. So there's 2 outlaw pistol hits, so there's going to be 2 more 6s, so there's 2 more hits. So a total of 8 hits. He has +1 damage because he has Darkstone bullets. And they are defensive 0 with 5 health. So the gunfighter pistols are +1, so I need a 4 or better. We're going to start in the back here. 3 and 1 is 4. Not quite enough to kill him. We'll hit the next guy. And that is a 4. That is unfortunate. So I will use the other gunfighter's pistol to go ahead and kill one of these. We'll remove a wound. And then I've got 5 outlaw pistol hits. And they are +2 damage. So I need a 3 or better to kill. So we'll start with the unwounded guy. That will kill him. We'll hit this fellow, which will kill him. Kill the next fellow, or hit the next fellow, a 5. That will kill him. Alright, I've got 2 hits left. Well, one of them has to go to the guy that's adjacent to me, which will kill him. And then 1 hit left on one of those 3. And a 6 will kill one. Alright, so Joseph's down to 5 wounds. And now he has to hold back the darkness. 7 is good enough to hold back the darkness. And so the spiders move. And the spiders are gonna leap around to his back. And they will attack. So 4 dice, hitting on 3s. Oh, 2 hits, 1 ignores defense. So Joseph gets 1 defense roll, which does not. So that's going to be 8 dice for his armor. And he blocks 3. So that's going to be 5 wounds. It's not too bad. We will take that. Joseph's turn. Joseph rolls to move. Alright, he's got a 6 and a 4. He actually will try to move. It's a 4+ escape test. Take the 6. 4+ escape test, which succeeds. He's got a range of 5 on his pistols. I want to get as far as I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay, so he's in range. And then he will fire again. Lots of force. So there's lots of hits for him. And he has his skill reroll hits. And the bandolier can do the 1 gunfighter pistol, which misses. Alright. I'm going to roll. Well, actually, let's see. My minimum is going to be 2 per die, 3 per outlaw pistol. So an outlaw pistol and a regular one will both succeed. It just takes 1 of each of those to kill one. Because I'm +2 damage with the outlaw pistols, so that's a 3. +1 with those is a 2, and they've only got 5 hit points, so that is more than enough to kill both of those. Which allows Joseph to heal 2, 1 for each of them. Then he gets to catch his breath for 2. And heal 2 more wounds. He's at 6 wounds, 1 sanity. Then he gets a loot card. And he has picked up the book. And he gets 25 gold. Well, he can use all gold that he can get, but that is probably by far the worst option for getting that. Let me get this box out of the way. So now Joseph gets to hold back the darkness. An 8 will. Gets to roll for his movement. 6 and a 2. Does not get a 1. Will not help much. He'll go 1. Let's look through. What do we get? We get a boiler room. There's the boiler room. And there's the exploration token. Wow. Again, with the super short adventure. And I swear it was a random draw from Cup O tokens. So, alright, well that is the end, so let's block these off. And let me go ahead and shift the map here. And he gets a high threat card. And Joseph is facing 6 stranglers and 12 void spiders. So nothing too big, but lots of stuff. Here we go, lots of stuff, and they are going to come in after Joseph. I'll kind of pile around behind him. The void spiders have a 5 and a 3 for abilities. 3 being they hit on 3+, the 5 being their +2 combat, which is not a good roll for Joseph. And the stranglers are a 5 and a 2. The 2 being snapping jaws, and a hero that starts their activation adjacent to one or more stranglers has to pass an agility 5+ test or take d6 hits. And a 5 void venom, which is good because he can actually avoid that ability because he's immune to venom because of the anti-venom injection. So, there you go. There you have it. So, holding back the darkness. 9 is good. We don't want more enemies to show up right now. So the spiders start. I guess they start... Let me see. Though that diagonal does not look... yeah, it looks like the black extends past the intersection, so that's not actually considered adjacent. The kind of good news is that the stranglers cannot push aside the spiders. Fortunately, the spiders are +2 combat, which means there are 4 dice hitting on 3s. You know, Joseph has 6 wounds. I think he's going to take bandages right now. 5, so he heals 5. He uses 1 bandages. That was good. So 5, 20 to hit rolls, hitting on 3s. I'll take out the ones that don't hit. All 2 of them. Joseph will use his 1 remaining grit. Well, actually, sorry, I get to roll my defense first. I was just anticipating. Because each of these is worth 4 damage each. Okay, so now he will use his grit to re-roll all these. And he does have his 2 revives, so he's not in horrible shape. Ooh, that was a good re-roll. Well worth it. All right, so 4, 5. Okay, so that is another 20 wounds that he has to save against. He has no more grit, but he does have his eye patch. Oops, and he does have his revives. So I don't think he's going to use his eye patch quite yet. So let's see how many we take. So there's 5, 10, 3, 4, 5, 15, 18. 18 wounds. So he's at 19 of 28, so he has 9 wounds left. The stranglers get to go, and they honestly can't do much. They're going to kind of pile in behind the spiders. Then it is Joseph's turn. Kill as spiders I can. No grit. Essentially, I'm going to use my revive to get my free grit, and then... Alright, so number of hits. He will use his skill to reroll the Outlaw Pistol. He will then use his Bandolier to reroll it again. Oh, it's another 6 for the Outlaw Pistol. There's 2 more Outlaw Pistol hits. Excellent. So, 4 or better to kill a spider. We'll start in the back, obviously. Hey, that will kill a spider. Good. Heals him for 1. And then it is a 3 or better. Again, we're starting in the back. Kills 1. Next one. Does not. That's 4 wounds. We will hit the next one. 6. Does kill it. 3 left. Hit that one. 4. Kills it. 2 left, so 1 has to go to him to kill him. And he's got 1 left, which, considering the number of spiders, and the spiders are going to again go around and they're going to surround him, he's going to hit a spider. For 3 is just enough to kill him. Does that. Alright, holding back the darkness. A 10 will succeed, which is good. The enemies get to go, so the spiders will again come around and surround him. And again, it is 4 dice each. Maybe I should roll these separately, because theoretically I have no grit. They might be able to knock him out, and some of it might spill over onto a revive. So we'll do them 4 at a time. Well, kind of doesn't really matter which one I do, but they hit on 3s. So... have 4 dice. Well, they're hitting on average. Alright. Save. Blocks 1. Blocks 1. Blocks 1. Blocks none. So blocks 2. I'm going to say average. It does. Block 2. Alright. So I was perfectly average with that. A little bit more room. There we go. So let's start with this big one first. So that's 3 unsaved hits, so that's 4 times 3 is 12 armor saves. Ooh, block, 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 block. So that is 7 wounds. Takes Joseph to 15. Alright, we'll do 2 here, so that's going to be 8 dice. Blocks 1, that is not good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 26, 27. Alright, so he is one wound shy. Is it worth using, because I said I just still have armor saves to make, so I'm not interrupting, so I could use a healing item if it's worth it, or I simply take the next hit. And I think I'm going to take, let's take the next hit, so then whatever he does is going to knock Joseph out, so that doesn't count. So that uses a revive, puts Joseph back to empty with 1 grit. Alright, and then 4, 8, 12 armor saves, which I can reroll. If I so desire. And that is a 4, 5, 6, 7. I like coming up with 7 wounds each time I was rolling. You know what? I'm going to take the 7 wounds because I actually can heal a bunch of those if I can actually kill a bunch of spiders like I did last time. And alright, so that was the spiders. So the stranglers move in. They are antsy to get to me. Joseph's turn. I do have a grit. I do still have my eye patch if needed. That is some pretty bad rolling. Alright, I think I'll use my grit. I do still have a revive left, although again I could conceivably get more. Alright, and then skill and bandolier. We'll reroll these 2 pistol shots. Well, but that gives us, that 6 gives us another pistol shot. Alright, so again, needs a 3 or higher. We'll start in the back. We'll kill him. Start in the back. A 2, not quite enough. And I will actually use this other gunfire pistol shot to finish him off. Alright, and then I've got 4 outlaw pistols, so a 3 or better. Blah. So that does 3 wounds to him. We will hit the next one there. Blah. Alright, then I will simply use both of those to finish those 2 off. I can't afford to keep them around, and I need to heal up those wounds. So Joseph has 3 wounds, 1 revive token. Oh, and I did not roll to see if he could move, did I? Nope. Hold back the darkness. Double 2s. Well, it doesn't push the darkness track, I guess is a good thing. Dark Dread, draw a Growing Dread card. So he immediately gets a Growing Dread card, which is... all heroes are -1 initiative for the first turn of the next fight. Well, that does not matter for him. So the spiders get to go. Alright, so there are the hits. Joseph has his defense. Oh, and he blocks 3 of them. Actually pretty good. Alright, so armor saves. So that's going to be 12 armor saves. So 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not a 7. It was an 8. I guess I will take that. Joseph's at 11 wounds. And now the Stranglers get to go for the first time. Nothing particularly special about them other than they're snapping jaws for when Joseph starts adjacent to him. So when he gets to go. So there are 3 Stranglers attacking him. They are 5 dice each, doing 2 points of damage, hitting on 3s. And wow, that's a lot of hits. Oh, and each roll a hit 6 counts as 3 hits. Which of course I rolled lots of 6s. Well, I rolled several. Alright, so that adds 2, 4, 6 hits. So 2, 4, 6 hits. So defense against all these, and each of these are 2 points of damage. Not great. It's about average. Do I use my... I'm tempted to... Now, I need to try to save money, so I'd rather not spend more bandages and herbs. I'm going to take it. If I need to use the revive, I need to use the revive. So each of these are worth 2 hits. So let me go ahead and roll all these for my armor saves. And then I'll re-roll them again. So that saves 3. Blah. So 3, 5, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. So he's at 23 of 28. And this will probably finish him. Ooh, it's actually not too bad. 3, but I'm at 23 of 28, so 5, and 5 left over, which is conceivably could in the realm of a single guy. So we will simply say he used the revive. Didn't think it was going to be quite that close, but I rolled pretty horribly. So Joseph uses up his second and last revive, back down to one grit, and then Joseph gets to go. So now Joseph is adjacent to 3 of them. He starts his activation adjacent. He has to make a 5+ test if he's adjacent to 1 or more. So it's not 1 per. It's just as long as he's adjacent to 1 or more. So 5 dice, agility of 5. 5+, he does succeed, so he doesn't take any extra hits. And then Joseph will roll to move. Nope, does not get a 1. And then Joseph gets to shoot. All right, and let's see if we can take out some of these critters here. Running low. That's pretty good. I think I will use his grit to re-roll these. I need to kill as much as I can this turn, because I'm out of revives. Wow, perfect. Geez, he didn't even need to use any of his re-rolls. And 2 6s with the Outlaw pistols gives him 2 more Outlaw pistol hits. So now the Stranglers do have some defense. So I'm going to use 4 or better on the Void Spiders, on these Gunfighter pistol ones. So a 3 puts him 1 away. We'll hit the other one, unwounded 1. 3, that puts him 1 away. Alright, so I'm going to use the other 2 to finish those 2 off. So boom, boom. Finish them off. There's nothing for him to heal. Alright. And then he's got 6 Outlaw Pistol hits. So he is +2 damage, -2 defense. So a 6 will kill it. Hey, that kills it. Excellent. Next one. A 5 comes awfully close. The next one, a 2, does not. So we'll hit that one again. Basically, we're even up. So a 4 or better will kill it. All right. Well, there's 1 adjacent, and 2 hits left. So 1 has to go to the 1 adjacent. He only has 1 wound, so that will kill him. And then 1 left, a 2. So he does 2 wounds to one of these. All right. Now Joseph holds back the darkness. A 4 will fail. So that gets a growing dread. It says all heroes immediately take 1 corruption hit for each darkstone they are carrying, including darkstone items. So Joseph takes 2 corruption hits. Saves both of them. Remember, he has the 2 pistols. Both have a darkstone grip. And during the final fight, if 1 actually fails, roll a d6. On a 1, 2, or 3, immediately add a low threat card. Ooh, so he adds a low threat card, which is a Peril Dice of Hungry Dead and 1 Corpse Pile. 4 Hungry Dead and a Corpse Pile. And the Hungry Dead's abilities are... Can't have 2 1s. Cannot have 2 1s. A 6 and a 1. The 1 is +2 health. The 6 they are now fair 2. And for the Corpse Pile, they are a 2 and a 6. The 2 is Unspeakable Terror. So if he's on the map tile, he's going to be taking hits. And a 6, he rolls twice to spawn no more Hungry Dead. Blah. Oh, you know, and I've been forgetting. Joseph's had at least, what, 2 turns? With his 1 die of spirit, I need to go ahead and retroactively roll. He might even have a 3rd turn. 1, 2, yeah, this is 3rd turn. So 3 rolls. I forgot, during each activation, he gets to attempt to use the book. And on a 5, yes, 5 plus. Oh, and I suppose I should do that, because there's the gate that I'm trying to seal. So essentially 3 turns looking for a 5 plus, and he gets none. So this is going to be a long, even though it was short, it's going to be a long game, boy. So there are no more void spiders, which is good. So the stranglers get to go first, being of higher initiative. So 5 dice each. Hitting on 3s. With 6s counting as 2 hits, so that's 2 more dice. Joseph gets a defense roll. And Joseph actually will use his eye patch to gain max grit, so he's at 4 grit. And then he will spend, well, he will spend 1 to re-roll these. Bah, that was pretty bad. Alright, so armor saves. 14 armor saves. Save, 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 save. What have we got here? 4, 5, 9. I'm going to take the 9 wounds. So I want my grit to try to kill some of these guys off. Alright, Joseph gets to go. He needs to make an agility test. He succeeds. Does not take any extra wounds. He also needs to make a he takes 2 horror hits from the corpse pile because it now has unspeakable terror 2. So it's on the same map tile, as I said. He saves both of them. Then rolling for movement, does not get a 1, unfortunately, and I guess he's fine there. The Hungry Dead can't get to him. And he's within range of everything, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everything except the corpse pile, which is fine. There's plenty for him to kill. See if he can finish off these stranglers. Yeah, and that's definitely a grit with that roll. Only 2 hits out of those. No outlaw pistol hits. Alright, much better. Those all hit. And then he has his 2 free rerolls. Excellent. Alright, so he's got 2 outlaw pistol 6s, which gives him 2 more outlaw pistol hits. Alright, so on the wounded one, I'm +1, -2 for their defense, so -1 on each die. We're hitting the wounded one. Is a 5, which with the 2 damage is enough to kill him. That's good. Next one, actually it's going to take at least 2 to potentially kill him. Remember, -1 on each die. We need a total of 6. -1 on each die. That is a 3, and that is a 2, and that is a 5. That is not enough. So we'll roll this. Okay, and that's enough to kill him. Alright, then he has 5 outlaw pistol hits. So outlaw pistol on him. So this is even up. So on a 6 I kill him. 5 no. So we'll spend another 1 to kill him. Boom. Alright, and then I have 3 hits left. So we'll target... I don't think actually I can see her, so I'll target him first. Now they are a 5 defense, a 4 health. So there's no way that Joseph can kill them. Joseph is a +3, he's a 4 damage, so essentially -1 on each die, so he's going to have to roll at least 2 on him. And he's a -1 on each die, so he does 1 wound. That was horrible. Alright, so there's no way he can kill him, but... So that does 5 more. Oh, actually, no, I take that back. They have 4 health. And that does a -1 on each die. That does 5. And that will kill him. Alright, so the Hungry Dead get to go. At their Blazing Initiative 2, they have their movement of 2. So she goes 1, 2, goes 1, 2, goes 1, 2. And then the corpse pile. The corpse pile rolls twice. And spawns more Hungry Dead on a 4+. So spawns 1 new Hungry Dead. Alright, now Joseph has to hold back the darkness. 7 will succeed. And Joseph goes first. So Joseph rolls for his 2 horror hits. Terror hits. Succeeds. And rolls to move. 2 and a 2. Doesn't help. And 1, 2. They're going to get next to me. I don't really want to back up because, oh, and I forgot to roll for using the book. Still fails. I don't want to back up. I think I'm going to move forward 1. The back guy won't be able to hit me, but now I'm actually in range of the corpse pile to get some shots into the corpse pile. I think I need to take that out so it doesn't keep spawning new guys. Oh, that is a nice set of rolls. I will not use a grit. Oops, that doesn't really matter. I will just re-roll these 2. Well, it gets another hit, and then I have 2 Outlaw Pistol 6s. That's 2 more dice. Okay. So now the corpse pile has 10 wounds, 3 defense. I think I'm going to Outlaw Pistol these Hungry Dead. Try to kill those Hungry Dead first. So, remember I'm -1 on each die, and they have a 4 health, so I need a 5 or better. 1 will do nothing. Next one, a 6. You guys can see that? I'll count it. Need all the help I can get there. Alright. Outlaw Pistol on the next one. Kills it. Outlaw Pistol on the next one. Does 1 wound. Do Outlaw Pistol on that one as well. Does 1 wound. Oops. That is unfortunate. I'm going to put all these on the corpse pile. Now I am +1, -2, so -2 on each die. Those will do nothing, but -2, 4, and 4 is 8. I actually think, and they've got 10 wounds, I'm going to use a grit. I'm going to use a grit and re-roll these two dice. There we go. That's enough to kill it. 3 hits. 4 hits? I can do 4 hits. 4 hits. Kills the corpse pile before it can spawn more guys. Because I'm essentially spawning more stuff every time I fail to hold back the darkness. So that is, I think, by far the better. And it spawns, it has 2 chances to spawn each turn. So, and the Hungry Dead are proving a little difficult for Joseph. Oh, the Hungry Dead get to move. 1, 2. Hey, this one actually gets to attack. 1, 2. That one's just short. So the Hungry Dead, he has 2 dice. Hitting on 4. He hits both of them, though. So Joseph gets his defense, blocks 1, and he does 5 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5. Armor saves 2, so he takes 3 wounds, which I can take. Hold back the darkness. A 5 will fail. And oh, I forgot Joseph. Joseph needs to see if he does the book again. So he gets 1 token on the book. I did 1 last turn, but that was to catch up from the previous turn. So there, so he's got 1. And now he has to see if he spawns more. And I believe it's a 4+ if he fails. Is that correct? No, on a 1, 2, or 3, you add a low threat card. So he adds 1 Night Terror and a peril dice worth of Void Spiders. So he gets 4 Void Spiders back. Okay, and the Night Terror is initiative 4, so he actually kind of goes in the back here. And the Void Spiders have abilities. These are new ones because remember they're cleared off. Have a 4 and a 5. 4 being Acidic Ichor. Any hero adjacent takes D3 wounds, ignoring defense. And a 5 gives them +4 or +2 combat. Blah. And the Night Terror has a 4 and a 2. The 2 is gibbering, so unspeakable terror. And the 4 is hulking. He has +1 defense, which isn't too horrible. Virtually everything except for the Hungry Dead go before Joseph. So we start with the spiders, who are actually kind of blocked. So I suppose kind of a good thing. So only 2 of them get to attack him. They are 4 dice each, though. Hitting on 4s. Oh, only 3 hits. That's good. Joseph's defense doesn't block any. They are worth 4 each. So that is going to be 12. 12 armor saves. Oh, lots of armor saves. Look at that. 5. Joseph takes 5 wounds. He's at 11, which is it's not going too well. Then the Night Terror gets to go. He gets to push his way through. He does move 5, which is going to be just enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, just enough to get to him. So he's going to come here. He's going to come here, push him back, and then push him back. Get up in Joseph's face. He goes, "How you doing?" So 4 dice, hitting on 5s. Really? Really? Okay. And each one counts as 2. So that's going to be 6 defense. Saves none. I'm going to spend my grit, my last remaining grit, and try to block these. There we go. That helps. They are 4 damage each. So that's going to be 12. 12 armor. That's another 5 wounds. So Joseph is at 16 of his 28. He's got 12 left. There is still a Hungry Dead left to go. And it is Joseph's turn. Joseph rolls to move. Does not get anything. He needs to stay there, try to use the book, and everybody can catch him. Well, that's not necessarily true. The Night Terror might not. If I didn't roll a 6, I rolled a 5, so the Night Terror can catch him. So, yeah, he's going to stay there and take his shots. Could be worse. So we'll use his skill to reroll. Nice. And then the Bandolier can reroll the Gunfighter's Pistol. Nice. So he's got 2 6s with Outlaw Pistols. Gives 2 more Outlaw Pistol hits. Excellent. So we will start with Spider. The Spider is 0 health, so I need a 4 or better to kill the Spider. And that will kill the Spider. And now the question is, what do the rest of these do? I'm going to do one Outlaw Pistol. We'll get rid of that Hungry Dead, or attempt to. I'm -1 on the die, so that will not work. That will be enough to kill him. I think I have to hit the Night Terror. So let's use these. So the Night Terror has 20 health. He's got a 4 defense, which means I'm a +3 with the Outlaw pistols. So -1 on each die. -1 on each die. I could conceivably kill him. So I'm going to roll all 4 of these. Doesn't really matter. They're all going on the Night Terror. So -1 on each die. Makes that a 3. Makes that a 2. Makes that a 2. Makes that a 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not enough to kill him. And that was 4 hits. And I am now, so these are now, he's a defense of 4, and I'm +1 with these, so I'm -3 on each die for these. I need to roll all 3 on him, essentially. So I can roll them one at a time. But being -3 on each, needing, 12, I need 8. -3, the best I can get is a 3, 6, 9, yeah, all 3 have to. I don't have to roll basically triple 6s or 6, 6, 5. Well, not too bad, pretty close though. So there's a 2, there's a 2, there's a 1, so that's 5 more on him. 15, 16, 17. So he's 3 away from dying. And that was 7 hits on him. And then the Hungry Dead gets to go. Let me move these over to this side. And the Hungry Dead gets to go, and he can't get around. He has to go 1, 2 to try to get around that. Oh, and Joseph had to make his 2 horror hits. He fails 1, and they do 3 sanity damage, so he takes 3 sanity. Almost forgot about that. Oh, and he started next to a Hungry Dead, which he had to make another one, so that's one more sanity. Almost forgot about that. So now it's the start of the turn. The question becomes, does Joseph run and try to live, or does he risk it? If he fails, he's getting another low threat. He does have an herbs, and I think that's what he's going to do. I'll go ahead. He's going to go broke. He'll spend the herbs and the bandages if necessary to heal himself up. We'll try one more turn, see if I can finish it off. So let's hold back the darkness. 8 will hold back the darkness, which is lucky, which is good. Joseph will use an herbs, since he has, 16 wounds or 14 wounds. He heals 8, so he has 6 wounds. So now the spiders get to go. Spiders go first. They're the quickest. They're going to surround him here. Oops. Oh, and I forgot. They have the acid ichor. So how many were adjacent to Joseph last turn? 3, I think. So he's going to take D3 wounds ignoring defense. So he's going to take 3 D3 wounds ignoring defense. He does get armor saves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has to make 5 armor saves. Say that. So he actually took 3 wounds from killing those stupid spiders, and he's going to have 3 more to kill. Anyway, so they are 4 dice each, hitting on 4s, and they roll pretty well. Okay. And Joseph has no grit, so defense. Joseph has nothing else he can use, does he? Just double check here. Authority doesn't help. Nope. Alright, well these are 4 damage each. So 12 armor saves. Saves 5. So there's 7. 7 wounds. So Joseph is back up to 16 wounds. Now the Night Terror gets to go. So he has 4 dice hitting on 5s. Where are we at? Night Terror, 4 dice hitting on 5s. Nothing. Excellent. Awesome. That is unspeakably great. Lucky for Joseph. So now Joseph has to make his terror test for the for the Night Terror. He fails both, so that's going to be 6 sanity, which unfortunately means Joseph is going to be getting low on sanity. He's at 10 of his 20 at this point. So, regardless, Joseph rolls to move. Does not get another 1 yet. Have not gotten a single 1 this game for movement. And then Joseph gets to shoot. And then hopefully we can finish off everything. Yeah. Or at least the Night Terror and the spiders. Or something similar. Not with a roll like that. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. And no grit. So he will re-roll 2 Outlaw pistol rolls. Well, that made up for it. And he gets 2 extra Outlaw pistol hits because of the 6s. Alright, well that makes me feel a little bit better. So against the Night Terror, again he was 4 defense. Joseph is a 3, so he's a -1 on each die. And there is a 15, 16, 17, so I need a 3 or better to kill the Night Terror. Got him. Ooh. 1 dead Night Terror. Gunfighter pistol on a spider. I guess I probably should have tried to move. In fact, I'm going to kind of retroactively do that. I'm going to try to move because I forgot they have that blood ichor. So since everything's going to be in range anyway, I might as well have tried to sneak by. Escape 5+ for the Night Terror I think is going to be the worst. Yep. No, and Bandana gets him a reroll. No, so he's still stuck there anyway. Alright, it was worth a shot. Alright, 4 or better. Kills a spider. Heals himself for 1. But then he takes a D3 hits. Takes 3 hits. Saves 1, so then he takes 2. Okay. Spider. Actually, Hungry Dead. Oh no, I have to hit the spiders first. We'll do 2 points, 3 points. Yeah, the spiders have none. Does not kill him. We'll do on that one 4 points. Not quite enough to kill him. So in essence, Joseph will kill both of them with the remaining 2 hits that he has. And that heals him for 2. Then he takes 2d6 or 2d3. So he's going to take 1 and 3. So he's going to take 4. Armor saves 2. So he takes 2. Healed for 2. Takes 2. Okay. The Hungry Dead gets to move, and we'll go 1, 2, and we'll attack. 2 dice. Hitting on 4, so there's 1 hit. Armor, or defense I mean, doesn't save. So 5 damage. Saves 1, that's going to be 4 more wounds. Puts Joseph up at 20. And Joseph has to decide. Got 20 wounds, 1 bandages left, 10 sanity. I think I can risk 1 more turn. Oh, and, Joseph forgot. Nope. Doesn't do the thing. You know, I think at this point, with his Spirit of One, he's never going to get that done. The advantage is if he manages to kill this one last Hungry Dead, he finishes the fight and he'll get some loot cards. As long as I hold back the darkness, which is a 50-50 chance. You know, I'm going to give it a shot. Holding back the darkness. 7 succeeds. Good. Joseph has to make a fear test, which he fails. So that's one more sanity that he takes. Joseph will move. Double threes. He'll try to move, which he succeeds now. He's going to back up 1. And then he'll shoot and try to kill this Hungry Dead. Actually, try to... Nope, 3. I was trying the book. There's some hits. Joseph will get his 2 free rerolls. 1 more hit. And then 1 for that 6. Alright, let's see if I can kill him. I'm -3 on the white dice. That's going to be plenty to kill him. Excellent, which allows Joseph to catch his breath for 1. And get 3 loot cards. 1, $50. 2, D3 Darkstone. 3, $250. Well, good. That's $300 that he got. And D3 Darkstone. So he receives, in the box, one shard of Darkstone. And he had already tried the book this turn, so that is the end. And so now it is the start of a new turn. Does Joseph hold back the darkness? There are no enemies, but if he gets enemies, chances are they will attack him. He's at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He's only got 9 wounds left. I think it does mean Joseph won't be able to go back to town. He'll go next session is straight into to another fight and to another adventure into the mines. I don't think I can afford. I do have bandages. I'll try one more turn. So let's hold back the darkness. An 8 will succeed at holding back the darkness. Joseph will try the book. He succeeds. I will try it again. Oh, I can roll the movement though. Nope, I can see if I can get a grit. If I can get a couple grit. Alright, hold back the darkness. An 8 will work. Lucky me. Joseph will try the book. Another 5. Hold back the darkness. A 6 will fail. That gets a darkness card, which says another power of void. Void enemies are +1 combat. And now I need to roll to see if I get, if it spawns more enemies. 1, 2, or 3, I get a low threat. 6, I do not. Dodge a bullet. So Joseph will use the book. 6 again. Holy crap. Oh, and roll movement. Nope. Still no ones, no grit. Hold back the darkness. A 10 will. Rolling for movement. Nothing. Darn, I should have used one of those for the book. And speaking of which, the book gets the book. What are the odds? That was like 4 turns in a row that he rolled 5 for that single die using the book. All of a sudden, now that there's nobody there, he gets a chance to actually read it rather than just trying to. Well, I don't know what he was doing, how he was doing it while he was shooting both guns. Well, in fact, he wasn't doing it while he was shooting both guns. Well, that is a relief. Joseph just manages to seal the gate. So 25 experience and a D6 times 50. Whoa! And he gets a maximum. So he gets 300 gold for sealing that gate. Alright, well, I guess it was a good thing that I didn't chicken out and run like I was really, really tempted to, and stuck it out. Apparently it just took getting rid of all of the enemies on the board for Joseph to be able to read the book. Apparently he's not good at juggling. I don't know. There you have it. Kind of exciting, kind of strange the way this played out. Very short map, 2 rooms, boom, boom. But it took a long time, primarily because Joseph had, he's only got the 1 spirit, so it took forever for him to close that gate. And, he kept getting enemies, and it was very close. He used up all his revives. He had to use up some of his healing items, which unfortunately, so how much did he make this session? 600 gold or something? A good portion of that's going to have to go back to picking up some more herbs and some more bandages and whatnot. So, it's a win, but it's we'll see how it really plays out. But there you go. Exciting adventure. At least it was exciting for me. I said I thought it might be really short, and then I thought, I'm just getting creamed. I need to go. I need to leave, but I stuck it out, took a risk, and it paid off through the power of luck. Joseph has somebody looking out for him, apparently. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for subscribing, and I will see you next week. Bye.